location, Dorchester Road, with Limric Plumbing and all the services they provide with Stephanie Webb. And I tell you, Stephanie, whenever people think of Limric, they're talking about customer service, just so good customer service. One of the tops, not only in Charleston, but all around the country.
Right. Customer service is just very important to us. It's a huge emphasis. We want our customers to feel comfortable with our technicians in their home. We want them to be educated about what services we have to offer, as well as what needs they might have or things that they might not even understand. Our technicians are able to do that, and it just gives them a level of comfort with our technicians.
Absolutely. And you know, you guys, not only the technicians that are here, but the new technicians that are coming in, it's a continuous training of not only the equipment, but how to talk with the customer and how to deal with the customer. And because you don't want just the customer for today or tomorrow, you want them for years to come, for generations to come as well.
We certainly do. That's very important to us. We do lots of technical training, but obviously we have a real focus on our customer service, and so our technicians are trained once a week for about an hour to hour and a half on customer service training alone. And of course, any new technicians that we bring in, they go through a very intensive training as well, so that they can understand the Limric way, so that we can continuously provide the same experience no matter who's in their home. And so we're able to do videos, to do role playing, all of those kinds of things to give them that real experience, so that again, when they are with the technician and with the customer in their home, they feel comfortable.
I don't think any other HVAC and plumbing company around Charleston does that. They just tell their technicians to get out there and get to work and all that. Customer service is extremely important. Tell us about the folks that you have here, because you have a number of employees here at Limric.
We certainly do. We're growing. Luckily, Charleston is growing, and as they grow, we have to do that as well. And so it's important not only for our technicians, which is who is face-to-face with the customers, but our customer service representatives who take the call. Very important that your first interaction with our company is a positive one. And a lot of times you're in a crisis situation, you know, you're hot or you're cold or you have water leaking, and so we want to make sure that you understand that we can handle all of those problems. And so again, a good focus on asking the right questions and getting the information that we need to get you the right technician to get there quickly, or to just be within your schedule is all really important. And so all of our training hits all of those points.
Absolutely. All of that is so very important, because when a customer calls up, they may say, well, you know, my air conditioning is not working just right. And some companies may go out there and say, well, hey, we need to replace the whole air conditioning system. You guys talk with them, find out exactly what's going on, and it may just be a switch that needs to be replaced, which is going to be a whole lot less than thousands of dollars. But if it comes to that, the customer needs to be talked to and said, hey, you know, your unit's 22 years old. It's a little bit old. Needs to put one of these 4-ton babies in there right away. And you folks can do that, and you got great customer service to do that.
We certainly do. And that is what our technicians are trained to do, to ask the right questions, and also to give their customers their options. So if it does need to be replaced, then we're going to tell you why. Your technician's going to show you pictures. They're going to take you out to the unit. They're going to make you feel comfortable with that situation, because it is a large investment. But sometimes you're right, it is just a smaller repair. But again, you still need that understanding of what we're there to do. And when you feel comfortable about that, you're making the decision. It's not us making the decision for you. And so our technicians get lots of training on how to not talk so technical.
Sure.
So that, because we're not all very technical, we don't all understand those things. And so if they can make it understandable for you, then you feel more comfortable in making the decision and making the right decision. And yes, of course, we have great equipment, which is definitely an important thing, if that's what you need.
Yeah, you're talking about technicians. We've got Anthony right here, 21-year veteran Army. Appreciate your service. Yeah, that's for sure, up in Fayetteville. You know, one of the things, Stephanie, we were talking about just a little while ago before we started shooting this, is that there are not a whole lot of people getting into the business. There are not a lot of people going to those schools. But Anthony is one that you know, served his country 21 years and got out and said, you know, I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to have great customer service. You guys talk with Anthony, and of course, you've been training him, and he's out on the field. And what is it like with understanding, getting the great customer service that Limric provides?
It's awesome to see the customer's expression when we leave. I've been approached several times at a grocery store. You know, they'll see the truck and they're like, hey, you know, I really had a great experience, you know, from Limric, and that makes me feel good. So, you know, with the training that we get every week, you know, it really sets you up for success, you know, and build your confidence up.
Absolutely. And you've got more training that, of course, your guys go through training constantly because there's updates and new technology that's coming out all the time. And because it looks like this is going to be another 21-year career for you right here.
Yes, sir. I'm very happy. It was a challenge in the beginning to learn something totally new, being from the military and then coming into the trades. But Stephanie and David Miles, you know, they, you know, gave me, you know, the opportunity to learn, you know, and the technicians that we have, you know, I can call any one of them at any time, and, you know, and I can get some help, or, you know, they'll answer my question.
4546 Dorchester Road, but you don't necessarily have to come and see them. You can give them a call. What's the number?
225-COOL.
You can't beat that. 225-COOL. Back to you guys in the studio.